Prepare for the meeting. Chosen one, they're coming without warning. You must listen carefully, because this is not something you can afford to ignore or delay. I am telling you plainly that a meeting is approaching your life, and it will arrive suddenly, without warning, without preparation, and without the comfort of time. This is not ordinary. This is divine alignment, stepping into your path at a moment you cannot predict. If you stay until the end, you will understand why this meeting carries weight that could shift your direction, your purpose, and your future. You are not here by accident, and these words are not reaching you randomly, because I have chosen this moment to prepare your heart. Type Amen to affirm. What I am revealing to you is simple but powerful. They are coming into your life when you least expect it, and this meeting has already been arranged beyond what your eyes can see. You may be going through ordinary days, feeling unnoticed, overlooked, or even uncertain about your next step, but behind the scenes, I have already moved pieces into place. This encounter will not look dramatic at first. It may feel casual or even confusing, but it carries a purpose you cannot afford to miss. I need you to understand that this is not about luck or coincidence. This is about alignment with what I have already planned for you. That is why your awareness matters now more than ever. Do not rush past this moment or scroll away, because there is something here that could unlock a door you have been knocking on for a long time. There is a reason your spirit feels stirred while listening, and it is because I am preparing you to recognize what others might ignore. You have been asking for answers, for direction, for clarity, and now I am bringing it to you through a person, through a meeting, through an unexpected connection. This is why you must stay present, because missing this could mean delaying what I have already set in motion for you. Your attention is part of your preparation. And I ask you gently, if your heart feels even a small pull right now, take a moment to like this video, because it helps carry this truth to others who are also waiting for their moment of breakthrough. You have felt for a long time that something is about to shift, even when nothing around you seemed to confirm it. That quiet knowing inside you was not your imagination. It was my voice preparing your spirit before your eyes could see the evidence. This meeting is connected to that feeling. It is tied to the promises you have held on to during difficult seasons. You may have doubted yourself, questioned your path, or even wondered if you were forgotten. But I have not forgotten you. I have been guiding every step, even the ones that felt like setbacks. The person who is coming into your life carries a role, and that role is not random. They may bring opportunity, clarity, support, or even challenge that pushes you into growth. But whatever they carry will serve a purpose in your journey. You must not judge this meeting too quickly, because sometimes what looks small at first becomes the doorway to something greater. I need you to stay open, to listen carefully, and to trust your inner discernment when the moment arrives. I am giving you this warning so you will not overlook what I have sent. There are things you have prayed for in silence, things you have not even spoken out loud because you feared disappointment. Yet I have heard every word, every thought, every quiet hope you carried in your heart. This meeting is connected to those prayers, even if you do not see the connection right away. You are stepping into a moment where preparation meets opportunity, where faith meets reality, and where waiting meets fulfillment. That is why this is not something to take lightly. Type 1111 if you believe. You may feel unprepared, like you are not ready for something significant to enter your life. But understand this, I do not bring you into moments before you are ready for them. Even when you feel unsure, I have already equipped you in ways you may not fully recognize yet. Everything you have gone through has been shaping you, strengthening you, and preparing you for this exact kind of encounter. Nothing was wasted. not your struggles, not your delays, not even your doubts. All of it has built the foundation for what is coming. Stay grounded in who you are and who I have called you to be. Do not shrink yourself when the moment comes, and do not let fear convince you to hold back. This meeting is not meant to intimidate you. It is meant to elevate you, to align you, and to bring you closer to what I have already written for your life. You are not meant to chase it or force it, because it will come to you at the right time. Your role is to recognize it and respond with faith. There may be distractions around you when this happens, noise, stress, or even confusion that tries to pull your focus away. That is why I am speaking to you now, so your spirit will stay alert even when your surroundings feel ordinary. You must learn to see beyond what is visible, to sense what is deeper than appearances. I will give you clarity in the moment, but you must be willing to listen. Your awareness will determine how you respond. Do not underestimate the importance of timing. This meeting will not come when you expect it, and that is intentional. If you try to control when and how it happens, you may miss it entirely. Trust that I am bringing it at the right moment, even if it feels sudden or inconvenient. What matters is not your comfort, but your readiness to step into what I am placing before you. You have been prepared in ways you do not fully understand yet. What is really behind the 7-second brain technique that is creating new millionaires? A surprising CIA leak has revealed a short brain ritual that is helping normal people erase debt and attract serious wealth. With validation from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into a better life. Homes, cars, and vacations are becoming reality. But the government could remove this at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. There is a shift happening in your life, even now, even as you listen. Things are moving into place, connections are being aligned, and paths are being opened in ways you cannot see yet. This meeting is part of that movement, part of that shift, part of that unfolding plan. You are not behind, you are not late, and you are not forgotten. You are right on time, even if it does not feel like it. There have been times when you missed opportunities before, not because you were careless, but because you were not aware of their value in the moment. I do not want that to happen again, which is why I am speaking so clearly to you now. You must learn to recognize the difference between what is temporary and what is meaningful. This meeting belongs to the deeper part of your journey, not the surface-level distractions that come and go. When it happens, something inside you will feel different, even if you cannot explain it right away. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. The person who is coming will not necessarily look powerful in the way the world defines power. They may appear simple, calm, or even quiet, but do not let appearances guide your judgment. I often send what is needed in forms that challenge your expectations, because I want you to rely on discernment rather than assumptions. This meeting is not about impressing you, it is about aligning you with what is already meant for you. Look beyond the surface, because what they carry is not always visible at first glance. You have been conditioned to look for big signs, dramatic moments, and clear signals before you take something seriously. But I am teaching you to trust the quiet nudges, the subtle shifts, and the inner knowing that rises without explanation. This is how you will recognize the moment when it comes. It will not force itself on you, it will invite you to pay attention, and in that invitation you will have a choice to either lean in with faith or step back in doubt. There is something important about your current season that you must understand. You are no longer in a place where things will be handed to you in obvious ways. You are being elevated into a level of awareness where you must participate actively in your own alignment. That means staying present, staying grounded, and staying connected to me even when things feel uncertain. This meeting is part of that elevation, part of that shift into a deeper level of purpose. You have asked for change, for growth, for something more meaningful than what you have been experiencing. Now I am bringing it to you, but it may not look like what you expected. That is why I am preparing you in advance, so you will not reject it simply because it feels unfamiliar. Growth often arrives disguised as something you would not have chosen on your own. But if you trust me, you will see that it is exactly what you need. Type 222 to receive blessings. There may also be resistance when this moment arrives. Not everything will feel comfortable, and not everything will make sense immediately. You may feel a mix of curiosity and hesitation, of excitement and uncertainty. That is natural, and it does not mean something is wrong. It means you are stepping into something new, something that requires faith rather than complete understanding. Do not let that discomfort push you away from what I am bringing into your life. I want you to pay attention to how you feel in their presence, not just what they say or what they do, but how your spirit responds. There will be a sense of recognition, even if you cannot explain it with words. It may feel like something is clicking into place, like a piece you did not know was missing has suddenly been found. That feeling is not random. It is a sign that you are standing at a point of alignment. Do not rush the interaction or try to control how it unfolds. Let it develop naturally, without forcing it into a shape that feels safe or predictable. I am guiding the process, even in ways you cannot see. Your role is to stay open and to respond with honesty and faith. When you try to control everything, you limit what I can do. But when you trust the process, you create space for something greater to emerge. You have carried a lot of weight on your own, trying to figure everything out, trying to make things happen through your own effort. This meeting is not about adding more pressure to your life. It is about releasing some of that weight and allowing a new dynamic to enter your journey. You are not meant to do everything alone, and this moment is part of showing you that truth in a real and tangible way. There is also a timing element that you must respect. Just because something begins does not mean it will fully reveal itself immediately. Some things unfold in stages, and this meeting may be the beginning of something that grows over time. Do not expect everything to be clear right away. Be patient with the process and allow it to develop as it is meant to. I am working not only in the moment, but in what follows after it. You have been prepared more than you realize. The experiences you have had, the lessons you have learned, even the pain you have endured, have all shaped your ability to handle what is coming. Nothing you went through was wasted. It all contributed to who you are becoming, and who you are becoming is exactly who is needed for this moment. Trust that you are ready, even if you feel uncertain. Stay close to me as this unfolds. Keep your heart open and your mind steady. Do not let fear take over when things feel unfamiliar. I am with you in every step, guiding you, protecting you, and leading you toward what is meant for you. This meeting is not something to fear, it is something to receive with faith. Is it time to try the same CIA secret ritual that is changing lives in seconds? A newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual that is transforming people overnight. Scientifically proven by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to attract money naturally. People who were once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and travel. But this secret may not stay online much longer. Click the description and comments now before it is removed. There have been seasons where you felt unseen, where your efforts went unnoticed, and where you questioned if anything you were doing truly mattered. Those moments were not empty. even though they felt that way at the time. I was building something inside you that could not be rushed, something that needed time to take shape. This meeting is connected to that hidden work, to the strength and awareness you developed in silence. What once felt like waiting was actually preparation. Type 555 to affirm. The person who is coming into your life may not immediately reveal their purpose. They may speak in ways that seem ordinary or carry themselves in a way that does not draw attention. But do not confuse quiet presence with lack of importance. Sometimes the most powerful connections begin without noise, without display, and without recognition from others. This is why your discernment matters more than appearances, because what you see on the outside will not tell the full story. There is something within you that will recognize the significance of this meeting even before your mind can explain it. It will feel like a subtle shift, like a quiet awareness that something meaningful is unfolding. You must trust that feeling, even if it does not come with clear answers right away. I speak to you through that inner knowing, through that sense of alignment that rises without force. That is where your guidance will come from when the moment arrives. Do not let fear of making the wrong decision cause you to hesitate too much. You have grown beyond the place where every step needs to feel certain before you take it. Faith is not about having all the answers. It is about moving forward with trust, even when clarity is still unfolding. This meeting will ask you to lean into that kind of faith, to respond without needing everything to be explained first. That is part of your growth. You may also notice that things around you begin to shift as this moment gets closer. Certain distractions may fall away, certain patterns may break, and certain thoughts may begin to change. This is not random, it is part of the alignment process. I am clearing space in your life so that you can recognize and receive what is coming. Pay attention to those changes, because they are preparing you in ways you may not fully see yet. Type 1212 to claim miracles. There is also a lesson in patience that you must carry with you. Just because you are aware of what is coming does not mean you need to rush toward it or try to force it into existence. What is meant for you will not require you to chase it beyond what is natural. Your role is to remain ready, not to become restless. When you trust my timing, you will find that things come together in ways that feel effortless rather than forced. You have spent a long time trying to understand your path, trying to figure out where you belong and what you are meant to do. This meeting will not answer every question at once, but it will bring clarity to something important. It will open a door that leads you closer to understanding your purpose. And even if that door feels small at first, it will lead to something much greater if you are willing to walk through it. There may be moments where you doubt what you are sensing, where you question if you are reading too much into something simple. That is where you must return to stillness and listen closely. I will not leave you without guidance, but you must be willing to quiet the noise around you to hear it. Trust is built in those moments where you choose to listen rather than react. That is where your strength will grow. Do not be afraid to be yourself when this meeting takes place. You do not need to present a perfect version of who you are or hide parts of yourself to be accepted. What is meant for you will align with who you truly are, not who you think you need to be. Authenticity is part of your preparation, part of what allows the right connections to form. When you stand in truth, you create space for what is genuine to enter your life. You are not stepping into something uncertain without support. I am walking with you in every moment, guiding your thoughts, your words, and your actions. Even when you feel unsure, you are not alone in your decisions. I am present in the quiet, in the pauses, and in the moments where you choose to trust instead of fear. That presence will guide you through what is coming. There is a reason this meeting is happening now and not earlier. Timing is part of the purpose, and everything has been aligned to bring this moment into your life at the right point. If it had come before, you may not have been ready to receive it. But now, you are in a place where you can recognize its value and respond in a way that supports your growth. This is not late, and it is not delayed, it is perfectly timed. As you move forward, hold on to a sense of calm rather than urgency. You do not need to rush or panic about missing something. What is meant for you will meet you where you are, and you will recognize it when it comes. Stay present in your life, stay connected to me, and stay open to what is unfolding. This is not something you need to chase, it is something you need to receive. I have been guiding you through paths that did not always make sense, but now you are beginning to see why those turns were necessary. This is the point where preparation and purpose begin to meet in a way that cannot be reversed. There is something sacred about being ready without knowing exactly what you are ready for. You have reached that place, even if your mind still questions it. Your spirit has been strengthened, your awareness has been sharpened, and your heart has been stretched to hold more than it could before. That growth was not easy, and it did not come without struggle, but it has brought you to a place where you can receive what is coming. This meeting will reveal that readiness in a way that becomes clear once it unfolds. Type 1010 if you trust God. Why is the government trying so hard to hide this 7-second brain ritual? A major CIA leak has exposed a short brain practice that is helping ordinary people clear debt and welcome wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this simple home method is turning financial struggles into better lives. New homes, vehicles, and vacations are becoming possible. But this secret could be pulled down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. The person who is approaching your life carries more than their own story. They are carrying a connection to something that has been waiting for you, something that could not be accessed without this interaction. It may be an opportunity, a realization, or even a redirection that shifts your path in a meaningful way. Do not limit your understanding of what this meeting can bring, because it goes beyond what you can currently imagine. What you are about to encounter is part of a larger design that has been unfolding quietly around you. You must also understand that not every important moment feels comfortable. There may be tension, uncertainty, or even a sense of vulnerability when this meeting happens. That does not mean something is wrong, it means something real is taking place. Growth often requires stepping into spaces that feel unfamiliar, where you cannot rely on old patterns or previous reactions. In those moments, you must lean into trust rather than retreat into fear. You have spent time protecting yourself, guarding your energy, and learning from past experiences that taught you to be cautious. That wisdom is valuable, but do not let it turn into a barrier that blocks what is meant for you. There is a difference between discernment and fear, and you must learn to recognize it. Discernment will guide you with clarity, while fear will hold you back with hesitation. When this meeting happens, you will need to choose which one you follow. Type 333 to receive clarity. There is also something important about your voice in this moment. You are not meant to stay silent or hold back what you feel when this interaction unfolds. Speak honestly, express yourself clearly, and do not shrink to fit into what you think is expected of you. This meeting is not about you proving yourself, it is about you being aligned with what is true. When you stand in that truth, you allow the right things to take shape naturally. You may notice that this interaction brings out thoughts or emotions you did not expect. It may challenge the way you see certain things, or even the way you see yourself. That is part of the process, not something to resist. Growth often comes through reflection, through moments where you are invited to see things from a new perspective. This meeting will open that kind of space for you if you allow it. There is a deeper level of trust that you are being called into right now. Not just trust in me, but trust in yourself and in the path you are walking. You have been guided this far, even through moments where you felt lost or uncertain. That guidance has not stopped, and it will not stop now. This meeting is another step in that guidance, another moment where you are being led towards something meaningful. Do not rush to define what this meeting means while it is still unfolding. Give it space, give it time, and allow it to reveal itself naturally. Some things cannot be understood in the moment they begin. They need time to develop and show their full shape. Be patient with that process and resist the urge to control it. When you allow things to unfold as they are meant to, you create space for something greater to emerge. You have come a long way from where you started, even if it does not always feel that way. The person you are now is not the same as the one who faced those earlier challenges. You have grown in strength, in awareness, and in resilience. This meeting will reflect that growth back to you in a way that helps you see it more clearly. It will show you that you are no longer who you used to be. There is also a sense of timing that you must hold on to. Everything is happening when it is meant to happen, even if it feels sudden or unexpected. This is not something that is arriving too early or too late. It is arriving at the exact moment when it can have the greatest impact. Trust that timing, even if your mind tries to question it. I am working in ways that go beyond what you can see or understand. As you move closer to this moment, keep your heart open and your mind steady. Do not let distractions pull you away from your awareness. Stay present in your life, in your actions, and in your thoughts. This is where your strength lies, in your ability to remain grounded while something new is unfolding. That balance will help you navigate what is coming. You are entering a phase now where everything begins to feel closer, more real, and more immediate than before. The distance between where you are and what is coming is shrinking, and that is why your awareness must remain steady. This is not the time to drift into distraction or lose focus on what you have been prepared for. The meeting I have spoken about is not just approaching, it is aligning with your present moment. What once felt far away is now moving into your reach, and you must be ready to receive it with clarity and calmness. There is a quiet strength rising within you, even if you do not fully recognize it yet. You have been through enough to know that not everything is as it seems on the surface. You have learned to read between the lines, to feel beyond appearances, and to trust the deeper sense of knowing within you. That is the strength you will rely on when this meeting takes place. It is not about having all the answers, it is about being connected to the truth that guides you from within. Type 444 to stay aligned. This meeting will carry a moment where you must make a decision, even if it feels small at the time. It may be a choice to speak, to listen, to follow up, or to step forward in a way you normally would not. That moment will matter more than you realize, because it will shape how the connection unfolds. Do not hesitate too long when that moment comes, because sometimes a delay can cause an opportunity to pass quietly. Trust the sense of timing you feel within, because I will be guiding you through it. Do you know why everyone is talking about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave technique leaked from the CIA is changing lives around the world. Backed by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you are seeing this, you are very lucky because the page may vanish soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is deleted. There is also a layer of truth that will reveal itself through this interaction. Something that has been unclear in your life will begin to make sense, not through explanation alone, but through experience. You will see connections where there once seemed to be none, and you will begin to understand why certain paths unfolded the way they did. This clarity will not come all at once, but it will begin in that meeting. It will be like the first light of understanding breaking through a long period of uncertainty. You have been carrying questions for a long time, even if you have stopped asking them out loud. This moment will not answer everything, but it will give you direction where there was confusion. It will show you that you are not wandering without purpose, but moving through a path that has been carefully guided. That realization will bring a sense of peace, even if there are still things you do not fully understand. Peace does not come from knowing everything, it comes from trusting what is unfolding. Type 666 to claim peace. There may also be a sense of vulnerability in this meeting, a feeling of being seen in a way you are not used to. That is not something to fear, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. Being seen is part of being known, and being known is part of forming connections that matter. You have spent time protecting parts of yourself, and that was necessary for where you were. But now you are stepping into a space where openness will serve you more than protection. You must also remain aware of your energy during this time. Not everything around you will support your focus, and there may be distractions that try to pull your attention away. Stay grounded in what you feel is right, even if others do not understand it. You are not being guided by what others see. You are being guided by something deeper. That guidance will keep you aligned, even when external noise tries to interfere. There is a reason why this meeting is happening without warning. If you had too much time to prepare, you might overthink it, create expectations, or allow fear to take control. By bringing it to you suddenly, I am allowing your true self to respond, not the version shaped by worry or doubt. This is about authenticity, about responding from who you are rather than who you think you should be. That is where the real alignment takes place. You have been tested in ways that have strengthened your ability to handle moments like this. Even when you felt overwhelmed, you did not break. Even when you felt lost, you kept moving forward. That resilience is part of what makes you ready now. You are not stepping into this moment as someone unprepared. You are stepping into it as someone who has been shaped by experience and guided by purpose. There is also something about trust that must deepen here. Trust not only in me, but in the process that is unfolding around you. You may not see every step ahead, but you do not need to. What matters is that you trust the step you are in right now. When you do that, the next step will reveal itself in time. This is how your path unfolds, one moment of trust leading to another. Do not try to control the outcome of this meeting. Let it be what it is meant to be, without forcing it into a specific direction. When you release the need to control, you allow something more natural and aligned to take shape. This does not mean you are passive, it means you are responsive rather than forceful. That difference will determine how this connection grows. You are closer than you have ever been to something that will shift your understanding of your own journey. This meeting is not the end of something, it is the beginning of a new phase, a phase where you walk with more awareness, more confidence, and more connection to what you are meant to do. That is why this moment matters, because it marks a transition from where you have been to where you are going. As you move forward, keep your heart steady and your mind clear. Do not let fear or doubt take hold when things begin to unfold. Remember that you have been prepared, guided, and supported every step of the way. You are not alone in this, and you are not stepping into uncertainty without direction. You are stepping into something that has already been set in motion. There is a shift happening inside you, even before the meeting fully unfolds. You may feel more aware, more sensitive to your surroundings, or even more reflective than usual. That is not coincidence. It is preparation at a deeper level. I am aligning your inner world so you can receive what is coming without resistance. When your spirit is aligned, you are able to recognize truth without needing it to be explained to you in detail. This is how you will know that this moment matters. Type 888 to stay aware. You will notice that when this meeting happens, something about it will linger with you. It will not feel like a passing interaction that fades quickly from your mind. Instead, it will stay with you, returning to your thoughts, inviting you to reflect, and encouraging you to look deeper. That lingering feeling is a sign that there is more beneath the surface. Do not ignore it or push it aside, because it is guiding you toward understanding something important. There is also something about timing within the interaction itself that you must pay attention to. There may be a moment where the conversation shifts, where something meaningful is said, or where an opportunity quietly presents itself. That moment may be brief, but it will carry weight. You must be present enough to notice it and respond. Awareness in that instant will matter more than anything you try to plan in advance. You have spent time learning how to protect your energy, and that has been necessary for your growth. But now, you are being called to balance that protection with openness. Not everything that enters your life is meant to harm or drain you. Some things are meant to build you, to support you, and to move you forward. This meeting is one of those moments, and you must allow yourself to receive it without closing yourself off too quickly. Type 999 to receive guidance.